Now's the time, Portal Master.
Hey everybody, this is Mike and Connor with SkylanderNutts.com. We're coming to you today with another Skylanders Trap Team character review. Now today, Connor, I want to go straight to the top. I think it's about time we reviewed the leader of the Trap Masters. Who am I talking about?
Snapshot!
That's right, Snapshot and Dark Snapshot. We're going to review both of them because they have the same moves. Now, Snapshot comes from a long line of crocodigators that lived in the swamplands. What on earth is a crocodigator? Do you know what a crocodigator is?
Yeah, it's a alligator slash crocodile, or is it a crocodile slash alligator?
I think either one is fine. So, tell me, have you ever seen a crocodigator in real life?
No, it would be cool if there was.
It would be cool if there was, huh? We've seen crocodiles and alligators at the zoo, but sometimes we get them confused. But with Snapshot, we wouldn't have to get it confused because he's both. Whatever that means. All right?
Yeah, see? Because I can see spikes on this side and spikes on this side.
That's right.
This side's light blue and this side's dark blue.
I know. Okay, well, let me ask you something else about Snapshot. How did he become the leader of the Trap Masters?
He hunted monsters.
That's right. He was a monster hunter. In fact, he started off by hunting chompies in his homeland, in the swamps, and he hunted every single chompy. And then he got bored, and he wanted to hunt even stronger monsters. So he studied with the elves, and he became a master at archery. Then he studied with the wolves, and he perfected the hunting. So then, after he had those skills, he went out in the world, and he became Skyland's most well-known monster hunter.
Yeah, but the weird thing is, how did Snapshot become Dark Snapshot?
Well, Dark Snapshot is just another version of Snapshot. He's still the same Snapshot that went and did all the hunting. Well, Master Eon noted that he was such a good monster hunter, and he made him a Trap Master. But then, as he was a Trap Master, he became the leader of the Trap Masters because he showed such excellent skills. And we're actually going to show you his moves in a little bit, and we'll show you how awesome his skills really are, because they are truly awesome. So,
and that's probably why he's the master.
Why he's a leader of the Trap Masters. Alright, buddy, well, let's take a closer look at these guys. Let's start with the regular Snapshot. You noted that he was light blue and dark blue. Do you like that kind of color scheme there?
Yep.
Yeah, he looks pretty like he's a water Skylander, so he looks like a water Skylander, right?
Yeah, he got gold armor.
He's got gold armor. He's got this really amazing, what looks like a Traptanium sword, but it's not a sword. It's really a bow.
And it can also be a sword.
When you look at his bottom hand here, yeah, you can see that he does have a bow, and he shoots this huge-looking sword, which he also can use a little bit as a sword as he strikes people with it.
Yeah,
that's right.
Because that is one of the attacks.
Yep, we're going to see that in a little bit. So you noted he has this big gold-plated armor on his shoulders that helps him out a little bit. Mostly, though, he's pretty quick, so I think he just runs for most attacks.
Yeah,
let's get the dark one on there real quick.
It looks like he has silver armor, not as good as gold armor.
Well, yep, he follows the paint scheme of all the dark Skylanders with the black character and the silver highlights and the silver armor. He otherwise is in the exact same pose.
Yeah.
Now, do you like the dark one better or the regular one? Which color do you like?
One.
Why do you like the regular one better?
Because it's attacks.
No, honey, they have the same attacks.
No, his path.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll get to that later. Nobody knows what that is yet.
Yeah.
I just want to know which one do you like the looks of better.
But they already got him. He was the first ever Skylander.
Yep. He was the first ever Trap Master.
And Skylander, because he comes with the game.
That's right. He is one of the two that comes with the game. And as you will soon see, we think he's much better than the other Skylander that comes with the game, Food Fight. So, you ready to get him in the game, buddy?
Yeah, but Food Fight is kind of cool.
He's kind of cool,
With
but
one of his upgrades.
he's nowhere near as strong as Snapshot.
Yeah, but his like zucchini gun is pretty cool.
You like that?
And who's on the giant tomato just like smashes enemies.
That is cool, but I think it pales in comparison to the Kraken water spout attack.
Yeah, with the big octopus that's coming out of it.
Yeah, well, let's get into that. Let's get into the game and show you some of the Snapshot's moves, and you can decide for yourself if you rather play with Snapshot or Food Fight. You can always let us know in the comments. But we'll be right back, and we'll see you soon.
Croak and roll. Croak and roll.
Alright, Connor and I are back, and we have Snapshot and Dark Snapshot on the portal, and we're ready to take you into the Chaos Doom Challenge to show you his moves. Are you ready, buddy?
Yes, I'm ready.
Alright, let's get back into this game and show him some of these cool moves that Snapshot has. Let's blow this thing up just to get rid of it, and then why don't you go ahead and start the wave. Now, what you just saw me do, as I am using the Dark Snapshot, his X button attack, Connor has it and I have it. It's the basic attack called the Traptanium Arrow. Now Connor's has one arrow with his Skylander, and I have multiples, as you can see. That's due to an upgrade in my Crackshot Croc upgrade path. So as we take them out, these enemies with this basic attack, you'll notice my arrows are pretty lethal. Whoa, there's one left. Since they go in basically fours, kind of. That upgrade that I have is called the Traptanium Flechette, and like I said, it's part of that Crackshot Croc upgrade path. They have shards of Traptanium splinter off the arrows, so they actually go and they do just more damage. It helps when there's a group of bad guys to just do all kinds of damage, especially at long distance. As you can see, both of our characters, these arrows go completely across the screen. They never die, and they're very fast. I mean, you reload and shoot very quickly. It makes Snapshot's ranged attack pretty lethal. Alright. You ready, buddy?
Yeah.
Alright, we're going to next show him the Crystal Slam, okay? We're going to hit the B button now to do this slam.
Boom.
And we got to listen to Chaos for a second. This is a good attack if for some reason you just get overwhelmed by a group of enemies and you want something really strong in a nearby vicinity. This attack will, I think it damages not just the person in front of you, but you can see there's a little explosion. I think it'll damage a bunch of them around it, but like, it's really good against the powerful characters.
Look at these guys.
Slam them, buddy, slam them. Uh-oh, we got some at the box. Let's go slam them. We don't have to worry much about the box. Yeah, see, it's hitting all of them. So it's a big, long blade, and it can do damage to all these guys in the near.
Daddy, I think it's time to show them some other good attack, because a lot of hard enemies are coming up.
I want to see if we can take them out with just a slam. They're slamming their fists. We're slamming our swords. It's a slam fest.
One down.
Look at that. See? It's a pretty good attack.
That's
I mean,
whack.
I prefer to shoot them, so let's just shoot these guys.
Yeah.
Because I don't like running after them or waiting too long. But when there's a lot of them, and you want to get that heavy hit in there.
I gotta show them this. I gotta show them this thing. I'll show them. I'll
You
show
got
them
it, you got it.
how
Now,
powerful
see, now
my
you,
arrows.
now you want to hit both of these guys. Yeah, there you go.
No, it looks like more powerful when I hold it down.
Yeah, good job. Alright, well those are the two basic attacks. Other than the fact that my arrows are upgraded, they're pretty powerful attacks just from the get-go.
So it looks like this, and then the arrow's bigger and did more damage.
Yep. Now we're gonna show them next the upgrade attack called Torrential Tide Pool. Alright, now this is even better than the 2 attacks we've used before.
Yep. I'll shoot him mine first.
When you hold down the Y button, it creates this tide pool. We both have one. Now Connor's regular snapshot has Kraken legs coming out of it. They're like
oh, I see one got trapped. See?
Yep, and once the enemies are hit by it, if they're not killed, they Connors will create a little. They'll be trapped for a second. Those are because Connor's character has the Tide to Turner upgrade path, where his tide pool attack has been upgraded greatly.
So whoosh.
Now, as you can see, it lasts a pretty long time. It just sits there and spins.
For 7 seconds.
Connor says his lasts for 7 seconds. If he doesn't let go of the Y button, he just let it sit there and spin. And you can also control it.
Daddy?
He's controlling it with his stick. So it's kind of another ranged attack. You don't have to be too close, as I'm getting hit by this I-5. But it also kind of can protect you if you just let it sit on top of you. It'll sit there and damage the bad guy the whole time.
Whoa.
Now, Connor's is much more powerful than mine, like I said, due to his upgrades. So, Connor's upgrades for that Tide Turner path are the Big Wave Turret, which makes his tide pool a little bigger. So his tide pool's bigger than mine. Then he's got the Water Trap, where the enemies caught in the tide pool become trapped. You won't notice that too often, but basically this little, they look like they're stuck, and there's this little water helix circling around them when they get trapped.
Do you think it's time for the last move?
No, not quite yet, buddy. I still want to tell him more about that Kraken upgrade. There's What's Kraken, the upgrade from the Torrential Tide Pool. You see the legs come out of his tide pool. Why don't you show him that again with your tide pool? There, he's got the legs come out, and it just destroys enemies that he attacks with. Try to trap one. Yeah, there's one that's trapped up at the top of the screen there. Try to trap. I don't think you can trap the big guys. The little guys get trapped.
Are you sure he gets trapped?
It's really good to just use a combination of these attacks too. Like, I shoot them a bit, and then when they wind up, I hit them with my sword a couple times. Really powerful attack. My snapshot has an arrow explosion upgrade in the Crackshot Croc. This just makes the Traptanium arrows explode on impact.
Yeah.
I don't really notice that happening.
Oh, look, a lot of them are trapped.
Yeah, you got a lot of them trapped there. I don't notice my arrows exploding. I think basically it just does more damage. And now I have another attack called Hydro Arrow. If I hold the X button down, I'm going to get a water torpedo-like arrow. See? You can see it right there. I'll try to take out that. Nope. And a wave. Basically, you hold it down, it does major damage when it attacks, and you still get a few of the shrapnel arrows when you first start holding it down. Go ahead. I got my arrow ready. Oh, it killed it.
With what?
I had it held down, but starting the wave killed my... Okay, so I got it ready. Here, I'm going to shoot this guy coming. Damn. 201 damage on one of those guys. It's better than the 60 I think I get normally.
Mine's just 130. If I hold it down, mine does 100.
Yeah, yours is pretty good. Mine goes right through everybody.
Mine kind of does.
So it's another powerful attack. I don't use it that much because I much rather just shoot them quickly. I think I can get more attacks done quicker. Or if I have a lot of enemies in front of me, I just get that tide pool out and just let it sit there and swirl for what Connor says is 7 whole seconds. That's a long time for one of those attacks to be out there. We have a couple other basic upgrades to our characters. Super Slam, you hold the attack 2 button to charge up an extra powerful slam. We'll show you that in a second. And Amazing Arrow, basically an improved Traptanium arrow, does extra damage. You can see our arrows are spiked. That's a visual upgrade for that Amazing Arrow upgrade.
There.
So yeah, if we hold the B button down, you can see it just does a little bit more damage. And then we got one more attack to talk about, and that's his Soul Gem ability.
Look, if you keep like holding it down, it does that. It did again. It did again.
Yeah, you don't have
200.
You don't have to let go of the B button ever to do this attack. You just keep doing it over and over and over again. That's kind of nice too. You don't have to spam the button. And it's powerful. It is a ton of damage. But let's show him the Soul Gem ability real quick. If we jump and hit the B button,
Yeah.
we have a spinning slam and it shoots shards.
Boom.
Look at that. It just
Oh, but don't forget that special shot. Boom, crystal.
it's called a shard act to follow. The crystal slam, when performed in the air, will create a new Traptanium attack. It's easy to do because you just jump and press the B button, and
That's the new Traptanium attack. See?
it does a lot of damage. A little bit more than the slam
the
does.
crystal. That's the new.
And there is another defeated wave. So that's pretty much all for Snapshot. How do you like him, Connor?
Awesomely.
What
Awesome.
What is your favorite attack?
That move.
You like the jumping Soul Gem attack?
Yeah, I didn't even know. At first I like this move.
That's a very good move.
But now this move, bam! Well, we gotta show them that the crystal comes out, and that's the new Traptanium attack.
Yep. You see a line of crystals form on the ground after the slam, so it's a little bit more than the regular slam attack.
That's the new Traptanium attack, it said.
Yep.
My daddy said.
It's cool. I really like the torrential
watch.
tide pool. Connor's with the Kraken is just an amazing attack to use when there's a lot of enemies on the screen, even
Daddy.
tough ones, because it just sits there and does it over and over and over again.
Watch this, Daddy. You jump, you do that, and when it's done, you can do that.
Slam. You can make up your own combos with this guy. I like shooting, and then when they get too close, slamming them with the sword. That usually finishes them off if they
I do.
get that far.
I'm doing this.
I like my crystal shard
I'm doing this
attack with the arrows. That's really cool too, but that's a different path than Connor's Kraken.
My combo is the Soul Gem. It did send out a see, so it does this, and it sends out, and then after the crystal sends out a tide pool.
Yeah, that tide pool lasts a long time. It makes them very strong. I really can't say anything bad about Snapshot. I think every one of his attacks are interesting and helpful. It doesn't really matter which path you choose. It just depends on how you want to play. Do you want to play with a tide pool that you just move around everywhere as your ranged attack?
Ooh, I got another combo. Jump shield.
Yep. You can also just play ranged and just shoot a bunch of arrows at people. That is very valid. I've been doing that with Dark Snapshot for a while, and then slam them with this attack.
Ooh, I forgot to tell them.
What'd you forget to tell them?
If you do this and then put it like on yourself, it guards you kind of.
Yep, that is if you're going to use the Kraken path, it's very valid. You can move that tide pool. Like, I can't do it as much because I don't have the Kraken arms, and it's not as big as Connor's. But you can put that right on you and just basically deflect most attacks by killing all the bad guys that are around you. It might not work on the strongest of the bad guys, but you know, you'll still take hits. But otherwise, it just wipes out the enemies before they even have a chance to get to you. Very powerful. I like that attack a lot too. So he's one of the characters that, just depending on what kind of mood I'm in, if I just want to shoot people, I'll use Dark Snapshot. If I'm ready to wreak havoc on a larger number of enemies, I'll probably choose the regular Snapshot and use the tide pool attack.
My other combo is jump, and when I land, tide pool.
Yep.
So jump.
So he's a really great character. He comes with the game, so you guys probably already have played with him a bunch of times. He does not come with the 3DS version, so if you have the 3DS version, you might want to look into getting him. I assume he'd be strong in the 3DS version of the game as well, but he's a little bit of a contrast to Food Fight, which I didn't like so much. Snapshot is just, he's one of our top go-to characters in the game. If you watched us, Connor and Elias play the last of the Doom Challenge levels, you got to see Snapshot go to work on some of the high level bad guys, and we really used them a lot in that level. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite Skylanders of the Trap Team era. So very useful. Highly recommend them.
I'm trying to like get in there and try to jump over the fence so I can get up there, but it won't work.
That'd be cool, huh?
Yeah, so I can see like what's inside there.
Alright, well that's going to wrap it up for Snapshot. Visit us on our website at SkylanderNutts.com if you want to see our written review and a score. Otherwise, visit us again for another Trap Team character review. We'll be back next week with another character. Until then, keep having fun playing Skylanders. We'll see you later.
Bye.